Hello again, it's the English poet, Joey John Maguire. I'm in a different pub for a change. I'm actually in a pub called the Butcher's Hook, which when I first came to London about 7 years ago was my favourite pub in London. It's right opposite the Millennium Hotel, Chelsea Football Ground, on Stamford Bridge. About to recite my latest poem. It's called A Runaway Train. I had started at a crawl, almost at a snail's pace, my top speed in those days being pretty slow. But before long my speed had graduated to the point where I could tackle even the steepest of inclines. I was invincible, difficult to catch, but most importantly, unstoppable. I remember quite distinctly watching as everything flashed past, my quick eyes never blinking as my mind absorbed everything I saw. And there was so much to see, meadows that looked much the same to others, a kaleidoscope of colour to me. I was on full throttle, and someone had given me the key to the world. It was as if I had no brakes, and if there were any, I had no thought to pull them. Often, as I whizzed along on my journey, I would hear faint shouts from behind. "Slow down, you fool, you'll never get there." But I was too engrossed in my travels, my course uncharted, and my destination unknown, leaving me oblivious to the warnings about the coming dangers. So on I went into the abyss, climbing the inclines and steaming down the declines, until one day, as if out of nowhere, as I raced from a fog-filled tunnel, I seemed to hit a brick wall with such force that it stopped me dead, and seconds later I felt a sinking feeling as I sank in backward motion down the hill and from whence I came. I have been travelling backwards ever since, and at such high speeds, barely able to hold on to the wheel, my eyes seeing nothing. I have gathered no moss. I had found that I was stoppable. I was not invincible, and no one wanted to catch me. Every bend taken at such speed, a disaster waiting to happen, my final derailment in the making. Whiz, whiz, I've been on a roller coaster, white-knuckle ride, a never-ending nightmare, but somehow, at last, I have ground to a halt. I am at a standstill. I am at a total stop, quite alone in a quiet siding, and it feels like I'm being refueled. And fitted with brakes, and close up the breath in my ear is whispering, "This time you must slow down, use your brains to see it all as no other has seen before. I promise you will see it all." Who was this stranger in my ear? Had I been given a second chance? Was I about to embark on a wondrous journey, never before travelled by man? I suppose I will never know, but one thing for sure, I'm on my marks and ready to go, and to hell with the brakes. Silly, I'm only joking.